So what's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to this video. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jeremy, the Bigfoot Farmer, and I have a special treat because it's that time of year again. And if you guys been with us, you guys know who this is, but if you haven't, this is Lamar from Welsh Mountain Apiaries, and today we're picking up some bees. All right, Lamar, I appreciate you joining in with us today. Can you just tell everyone a little bit about your business and how you got into beekeeping?
Yeah, 9 years ago in June, my daughter came to me and asked me for bees for her birthday. And we checked into it. We bought a nuke and started beekeeping 9 years ago. And after 3 years, we were up to 108 colonies, and then we built our colonies. Off them 108, we built our operation up to 1,000 hives at this point.
Wow.
We sent bees to California almonds this year for the first time to pollinate almond crops. We're sending bees to Maine to do blueberries pollination. And we sell around several hundred nukes in the spring to beekeepers who either lost their bees or want to start up as a young new beekeeper. And so I love to help beekeepers out and see this thing propagate and expand, help newbies get into it.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're about. We're into raw honey, selling a lot of raw honey into stores locally. So we're running more beehives each year just to make local raw honey.
That's amazing. And you've helped me for, this is the third year now. We were so close last year, and that was only because of we had a crazy January for freeze. What would you give a new beekeeper for advice, like real quick advice? What would you say to them?
Pay meticulous attention to mite treatment and fall feeding. So usually by the end of August, I encourage feeding bees. Feed them through the month of September into the middle of October, and make sure you keep your mites under control. Those are the two main things.
Okay.
And keep your bees out of wind and in full sun, especially for the winter time. That's extremely important.
All right, cool. Well, hey Lamar, I really appreciate it. I'm super excited to get these bees in our hive. And again, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, so I'm at Refreshing Mountain, getting ready to transfer the bees into their new home. But before I do that, check out what I did yesterday. So right now, I'm just gonna be taking off the winter stuff, checking out the frames, cleaning it out if I need to. I'm sure there's gonna be some dead bees in here, so let's get in and see what's going on. So we have this burlap collecting moisture for the winter. And we had our, I'm gonna call ventilation board. It has simply some holes and some screen on the inside. So what it does is the air goes up, the moisture from the condensation from the bees is trapped up here and hits that burlap instead of falling back down on the cluster. This was my extension. I just had this because this is what the burlap was in, just that extra lift. This whole top box is filled with honey. Holy smokes!
And some of the bottom boxes too. It's even like
I haven't had this many drawn out frames, and
those bees.
yeah, they're all dead, man. Oh yeah, they totally froze. Look at that. Let me take a couple more out. So here, this one has honey. This one has pollen. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but honey. This is capped honey, and there's some pollen in here.
Oh, Jet, look what I found. Whoa, that is sweet honey.
Is that the best honey ever?
No. That's so sweet. Yeah, I want more.
So the game plan is I'm actually going to leave everything here. The main point, just to clean this out. And then tomorrow, when I bring the bees in, I'll put the new brood in. I'll leave some drawn out comb, some honey, and then take everything else home. So all I gotta do is just put this back together. I'll see you tomorrow. What I want to do is set up the frames so they're ready, so I can just drop the bees right in. We are on the edge of Chile. I really love this location because it gets first sun. As you can see, it's pretty bright, and it sits on top of this reserved water, runoff water from when it rains from the roofs or whatnot. This stays at a consistent 50 degrees. All right, so how I'm gonna set this up is the middle 3 frames I'm gonna have brood. The outer 2 I'm gonna have honey. And then I'm gonna checkerboard it. So it's gonna have some drawn out comb, and then I'll put some honey and then brood, and so that way it has a mix of everything. All right, so let's take out some of these frames. Some of these do have nectar, some pollen. So this is completely drawn out. This one has some honey, so I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna take this one out because the boys completely destroyed it. Take that one home. So this one's got some good honey. So we're gonna put that on the edge. And then we'll put this one on the edge as well. We're gonna have empty, drawn out. And then we'll do this one. So now that I have the hive situated, I'm gonna bring over the nuke and I'm just gonna drop them right in. I am gonna try to find the queen, but I'm not gonna put a lot of time in it because I don't want them to get too cold. I do have the sun here, so they're gonna warm up, but I'm just gonna do some quick work and get these bees in the hive. All right, now that I got my suit on, I got my awesome gloves from the massive bee store. I'm really excited about trying this suit. This is actually gonna be the first time. Check down in the description below. I still got a link for a discount code. Go ahead, check it out. Pick yourself up a suit, pick yourself up some gloves, and start being a beekeeper. All right, so I have the nuke here. If you're not familiar, what a nuke is, basically it's a small colony, a small hive. It's a good way to start your colony out. In this case, it's already ready for me and ready to transport. So I'm gonna throw it in and start this year's colony. All right, so like I said, this is gonna be quick. So I get the 3 frames in the middle. We're gonna throw, we'll throw this nice empty one here. Alright, this is where the fun part starts. So a bunch of bees in the brood box. And so I gotta get them all in the hive. So we're gonna shake them and dump them. And then we're just gonna simply close them up. So guys, I got the bees in their new home for the season. I'm super excited. I'm absolutely in love with bees. Just the idea of them traveling, just traveling miles on end to collect pollen, nectar, bring it to their hive, and to create delicious honey. I gotta get out of here. They're starting to attack me. If you guys been with me for a while, I don't have a good history with getting stung. So I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna wrap up here, clean up a little bit. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. Again, please hit that subscribe button. Go check out Lamar, go check out Massive Bee Store. Check all the links down in the description. Please, we really appreciate all the comments, all the thumbs up, all the emails, all of the encouragement this community brings. And again, we really appreciate you guys, and we will see you on the next video.